What's the worst legal thing you can do? I'm a software developer, and last year I built a custom app for a restaurant chain owner who tried to steal my code and fire me right before a massive expansion. The owner, Richard, hired me to build a revolutionary ordering system for his 5 upscale restaurants. He promised me $50,000 plus equity if the app helped him expand nationwide. This is going to make us both millionaires. Richard said during our handshake deal, "You build me the perfect system, and I'll make you my technology partner." I spent 4 months working 18-hour days creating the most advanced restaurant app I'd ever seen. Real-time inventory tracking, predictive ordering, customer loyalty integration, staff scheduling, everything. The app was incredible. Orders increased 30% immediately. Wait times dropped by half. Customer satisfaction scores went through the roof. Richard was ecstatic. This is exactly what I dreamed of. He told me, "You're a genius. We're going to take this national." 2 weeks later, I got a call from his lawyer. "Mr. Richard has decided to terminate your contract effective immediately. He's also withholding payment because the software has performance issues." I was stunned. What performance issues? The app is working perfectly. That's not our assessment. Also, any code you wrote while under contract belongs to the company. I realized Richard had played me. He wanted to steal my app, avoid paying me, and cut me out of the expansion completely. Here's what Richard didn't know about software development. I had built multiple layers of authentication and licensing into the core code. The app would only function with my digital signature verification. More importantly, I had embedded what developers call a kill switch, a perfectly legal remote access protocol that allowed me to disable non-licensed copies of my software. That Friday night, I activated the kill switch. Every single restaurant location went dark simultaneously. Order systems crashed. Payment processing stopped. Kitchen displays went blank. Staff scheduling disappeared. My phone started ringing at 6 a.m. Saturday morning. "What did you do to my restaurants?" Richard screamed. "Everything is down. I'm losing thousands every hour. My customers are furious." "Calm down, Richard," I said calmly. "My software requires active licensing to function. Since you terminated my contract and refused payment, the license expired. You can't do this. This is sabotage. I'll sue you for everything you have. Actually, it's completely legal. Check Section 12 of our contract about software licensing and ownership." Richard's lawyer spent the weekend frantically reviewing our agreement. The kill switch was explicitly mentioned in the technical specifications. I had the legal right to disable unlicensed software, but Richard thought he was smart. Monday morning, he hired 3 other developers to reverse engineer my code and build a replacement system. That's when I played my second card. I had quietly filed provisional patents on the core algorithms that made the app so effective: the predictive ordering system, the inventory optimization engine, the customer behavior analytics, all protected intellectual property. Richard's new developers couldn't recreate the functionality without violating my patents. Any attempt to copy my methods would result in massive federal penalties. Tuesday morning, Richard called me personally. "Okay, you win. What do you want?" "My original $50,000, plus the equity you promised, plus damages for breach of contract." "That's insane. The equity could be worth millions if we expand. Should have thought about that before you tried to steal my work." Richard had no choice. His restaurants were bleeding money every day. The system stayed down. Weekend customers were going competitors. Staff couldn't process orders efficiently. He agreed to my terms, but demanded I reactivate the system immediately. "One more thing," I said. "I want everything in writing, signed by your lawyer, with payment in escrow before I flip the switch." Thursday afternoon, $75,000 hit my account, and I received a signed partnership agreement, giving me 15% equity in the company. I reactivated the system remotely. All 5 restaurants came back online instantly. 6 months later, Richard secured funding for nationwide expansion based entirely on the success of my software. The company is now valued at $12 million. My 15% stake is worth $1.8 million and growing. Richard learned that trying to cheat your technology partner is the most expensive mistake a business owner can make. Last week, he sent me a Christmas card thanking me for teaching the value of honoring agreements.